Hello, my fire sign collective. How are you guys doing? I trust that you are well. We are doing a reading for my fire sign collective, and we're taking a look at channeled messages from Spirit regarding the retrograde in Libra. This retrograde is going to affect your relationships, and Libra is about harmony and balance, so you can fill in the rest. I just feel that it'll be really, really helpful for us to be able to take a look at what Spirit would advise us to do during this period of time, how we can make the most of it. Okay, so that is what I'm taking a look at, guys. If you are new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif. I channel my message. So everything that I say from the start of this reading until I finish is me channeling. Nothing that I say is my personal opinion, okay? I always ask that you settle into your intuition. Take a few deep breaths. And ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this reading. It is a collective, it's a general. Not everything is meant to resonate. If it does, good for you, but it might not. You need to rely upon your guides to help you to know what is for you and what is not. And if it's not your message, if it doesn't resonate, pass. Don't give energy to anything that is not yours, because what you focus on, you attract. And we really need to become mindful about what we give our energy to. We focus on a lot of things that are not our business, and then we wonder why we are not at peace and why we are not happy. Mind your business, guys. It's so important. Your energy. Everything is energy and frequency. Your energy is the most important thing you have. We spend so much time focusing on other people, on relationships, on the people outside of ourselves, on how they treat us, who likes us, who doesn't like us, what's happening in everybody else's lives, what are people doing, what's everybody else doing. Focus on you. Focus on you and rely upon your guidance system. Your emotions will tell you, your intuition will tell you what feels right for you, and go with that. Okay? What works for other people is not going to work for you, and 9 times out of 10 it doesn't even work for them. All right? So be very, very selective and guard your energy. I don't have to tell, I know that most of the fire signs, especially like I'm a Sag, I don't have to tell many Sages. The Sages tend to be very selective. They focus on what makes them happy. We are free spirited. And that's why some people can feel as though we're not committed, because if you are miserable, we're not going to sit there with you in your misery. We're going to love you from a distance. We're going to go and we're going to do what feeds our souls, feeds us, because we believe that's what's going to contribute towards making everybody happy. That's what's going to contribute to the greater well-being. We're not going to sit around there wallowing with you. It's your choice to wallow, but we're going to go out. We're not going to be like, are you okay? Will you feel okay if I go? No, you're an adult. I'm not your babysitter. And that's what a Sag is. And then people who don't get that, they feel like, oh, this person is is there even any space for me in their life? Yes, there is. That's why we give you the space in our lives, but we're not your mother. I don't even raise my children that way. My children, I believe people need to be emotionally mature, self-sufficient. Your relationship with yourself, your own company is the best company you will ever have. You've got to be enough for you. You have got to be enough for you. And if I harbor an environment in which I allow for codependency, then you're not going to be free. And I want you to feel free in the relationship with me. I want you to feel like you can fly, because I want to feel that way. You see, and I know that's a Sag. Aries, different. You guys, this, my fire signs, but yeah, and I don't want to start calling out all the fire signs here and all the tendencies, because obviously we have a different sign in our moon and all of that, which affects how we are, and we're at different phases in our lives, and so where you are is where you are. It's not going to apply to everybody, but you know what I'm talking about. Mind your own business, guys. That's the first piece of advice that I want to give you. and it's probably the best. Thank you, Spirit. You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flame burning. I start all of my readings with a meditation in which I open a channel for remote healing in the area of love and relationship for my subscribers. Okay? If you'd like to tap into that, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you're new. If you're part of the community, you know, as you listen to this reading, you are receiving that energy. Okay? We are asking Spirit for guidance. What it is we can expect during this period of time, and what it is, how we can best line up with it. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're getting some advice from Spirit. One more thing I just want to say to you before I start. If you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, or you're thinking about it, when you are ready to do so, my email address is in my description box. It is info@evolvewithelif.co.za. I hope that the sound on these videos are better. I'm projecting my voice a little bit better. I realize that when I'm channeling, I'm not focusing on my voice, and depending on the energy, the sound of my voice can dip. So I am projecting a little bit more. I hope that it's better in this video. The reason why I'm mentioning that I only do personal readings or any of my services through that email address is because there is a problem with scammers, and I'd hate for that to happen with any of my followers. Okay, I don't take bookings via my social media or my Gmail account either. Right, thank you, Spirit, for my fire sign collective during the retrograde period. What is the general energy? What is what is generally what we should be aware of, and what is going on? That's interesting. There is a calm amidst the chaos. And it's very, very important that if the energy and your general way of going through your day and dealing with things is not calm, that you create the space to bring in that energy of calm. As fire signs, we can have, so as fire signs, you know, there is a tendency to be fiery, very passionate, act, you know, very quick to take action, very quick to... Spirit is saying, be calm. Doesn't matter how chaotic things seem. Maintain the calm. And if it is your tendency and you've already mastered the energy and the ability to do that, then maintain that moving forward into this period. Okay, so for some of you, this period is going to be one in which you do a lot of journeying into the other side and to other realms. Some of you might be opening up to your ability to communicate with the deceased, those who have passed and who are on the other side. And some of you might be going through the personal process of death, spiritual symbolic death for rebirth. So there is a definite energy of more communication with spirit guide, more communication with loved ones on the other side, loved ones possibly visiting other people's loved ones, coming to visit you because they want to bring messages through you. Spirit is saying there's nothing to fear. Someone might be blocking it or might have been blocking this because of fear. You've got to catch up with the bigger version of yourself and with who you are as an intuitive being. And your abilities are also indicative of what you've come here to do. So if you try and block off your abilities, you just create disharmony and discord in your life anyway. Some of you need to communicate messages from people's loved ones on the other side to help them establish and connect with more harmony. Okay? And for some of you, you are going to help to communicate with someone in your own life who is going through their own death and rebirth cycle to help them to understand what they're going through so that it's not so frightening for them. You need to just allow yourself to be who you are and how you feel on any given day. All right? People might not understand, but it's okay. Spirit is saying you might feel as though you don't want to go out of your way to smile or be nice or to have conversations with people just because it's going to make them feel good. If that's not what your energy is, if that's not what you want to give energy to, it's okay. It's not your job to make them feel good anyway. But I'm feeling a strong sense of you being aware that you've got to be true to yourself more, not be a people pleaser. And someone in your life might be coming towards you with this, if you're already that person that doesn't waste your time to wear a mask and to put up a facade for people, because it is a waste of time. How someone else feels in their skin is their responsibility, it's their job, it's their business. How you feel is your job, is your business. And so I feel that for many of you here, this is not particularly something that you do, but if it is, take it as it resonates. For some of you, it might be someone else in your life that is going through this process where they've been a people pleaser for a long time. They've needed validation for a long time. And now they're going through this death and rebirth process. And you are going to help them with that by bringing them guidance. Much needed guidance. It's time to be brave. It's time to be brave. I want to know what this is about, because I get the feeling that it's as if there's something that you feel you need to do or you want to do, and maybe you're afraid to do it or to put yourself out there, perhaps in your relationship, perhaps regarding communication with your person. And in order to obtain harmony and balance, you need to be brave and go ahead and do it. And then for some of you, this is also a project that you've been working on, but you've sort of been waiting for somebody else or to have the finances for the part of your project or your business or your work that requires technology or some sort of tech savvy or something that you feel is out of your range, out of your expertise, and you were hoping to find someone that could do that for you. And Spirit is saying, it's time for change. Learn something new. Don't be afraid to play around with it. You can actually do this on your own. You holding off your goal, your dream, your aspiration, because you're hoping that somebody else will come along and rescue you, and it's not necessary. You are capable. And for others, this is about your gift. And maybe it comes together somehow. Okay. Right, so I want to ask very specific questions. I'm going to ask Spirit, what will this retrograde guide you towards? You know, everything that happens in our lives, even when it's uncomfortable, it serves a purpose. It serves our highest good. It's working out for us, even if it doesn't seem that way in that moment. And if you don't believe that, then that is probably more than half your problem, because you will attract according to that false premise. You will be blocking a lot of what is yours to come into your life, like the false premise where, in order for me to make a success of something, I need a few components, and I rely on other people to provide me with that. What is yours is yours. It's independent of anybody else. The universe will bring the right person or the right tools for you to do what you need to do. But Spirit is saying you are standing in your own way because you limit yourself, because you look at yourself from limiting beliefs. And you can actually do it. Allow yourself to learn something new. With regards to your relationship, because Libra is about relationships, harmony and balance. And then obviously Mercury is communication. So how is this retrograde going to, what is the retrograde going to facilitate you towards during this period? It's going to help you to heal a heartbreak. It's going to help you to heal the heart chakra. It's going to help you to balance karma in this connection, whatever relationship it is that you're thinking of at this moment in time. It's also going to facilitate that somebody walks away from something here that is blocking the healing of this heart chakra. And then, as I say, a balancing of karma so that you can achieve satisfaction and stability in this relationship where it might have been lacking in your or your person's life. Okay, I'll take that. And then there's justice that comes in, and victory. This retrograde is a very positive period. Very, very positive period for many of you. Wow. So there's heartbreak, there's heartache. Someone's heart chakra is blocked. Someone's heart chakra cannot be fully healed because either there's a separation or something has happened between you to cause sadness. If it's not, it can be both of you, but it could be you or could be your person. Someone needs to walk away from something here. There's a balancing of karma that needs to take place, and this happened to facilitate the balancing of karma. There's been dissatisfaction because this connection has not been able to be satisfactory or to be grounded in some way, and this has caused dissatisfaction. But justice is here and victory is here. If there's a walking away, it means that those of you are not together and your person needs to walk away from someone else. Karma's being balanced. It's been balanced. It's been balanced. I'm feeling Spirit is saying to me, not being been. There's victory here. Okay. And for some of you, your person will be the one that reaches out to you for this guy, in which you become this person that they can speak to about them awakening to their gifts, receiving guidance from loved ones on the other side, or them taking the stand where they are no longer wanting to save face. They are no longer interested in how things look to people or to society, or their status or their image. They want to be true to themselves. Even if nobody likes them, they don't care what anybody thinks about them anymore. And that's what this is about. Okay, so the retrograde and the energies around it, Spirit, how is it going to affect the connection for my fire sign and their person? Okay, take that. Thank you, Spirit. How is it going to affect this connection? The energies. The energies with my fire signs and their person. I've got the Six of Cups. This one jumped out. The knowing that the divinity of the connection cannot be ignored or denied. That the desire for reconciliation and reunion is very strong, cannot be ignored or denied. Your person sees you as their soulmate, and it's been painful. That's why I've got the Three of Swords here. It's been painful. And as I said, cycles closing here. There's the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Things coming up in the upright position. Things finally working out. Abundance, well-being coming in. Cycles that needed to be closed a while ago being closed, and forward movement, the Chariot coming in here. Where this person was confused, they now know exactly what they want, and they want to do things on their own terms. They don't want to be manipulated. And they know the outcome that they want here. And that's what they're moving towards. Let's get some advice from Spirit for you guys. Look, when we look at the energy, there's reconciliation, there's reunion. And that confirms for me that many of you separated or have not been in one another's energy. The knowing that it's a soulmate, the deep emotions coming up, stirring up. And that's why the general energy is that it's time to be brave, to face this reality, to be true to oneself. Your person knows and understands this, and you know and understand this. Cycles being closed, letting go. The trumpet is blown. This has been closed out. Forward movement is here, and it is divinely guided, and the time is now. And now happiness and abundance can come into play, into your lives, into your person's life. They feel they did what they needed to do. They were not satisfied. And now they're moving in the direction where they will be able to be satisfied, to feel that stability, to feel that satisfaction towards victory. And they want to do it on their own terms. And they are defensive. Because anybody that's wanting to tell them what to do, they are not having it anymore. They are not people pleasing anymore. So obviously they made a lot of they made decisions because they wanted to save face. They made decisions because they wanted to please people, please someone. And we know where that leads. You've got to be authentic. You've got to do what you do for you, because your happiness is your responsibility. You can't make someone else's dis-ease your priority or your business or your responsibility, because then you become as unhappy as they are, because it's their responsibility to find their own happiness within themselves, to make themselves happy, to choose to be happy. Okay, and I feel like your person is at that place where they are ready to choose to be happy. What is the advice from Spirit here for you during this time? Keep doing what you've been doing. Keep taking care of the things that you need to take care of. You have been building. You've not been waiting for this person to come and build with you. You have been building, and you've been doing a really good job. You've been manifesting. Many of you have been manifesting, and you are already quite happy with what you have. Keep doing that. And Spirit says, and when this person comes forward, maintain the calm. Maintain the calm. Remember that whatever storm is happening around you, it's not your storm. Maintain the calm. And keep focusing on your things. Don't allow your focus to shift from you and your stuff to this person. Keep focus, making what you've been working on a priority, because that's what you've been doing right. You've been manifesting. You've been working on your stability, on your independence, on your well-being. Keep doing that. They will fit in, and they have to do their own work. They have to do their own contributing. They have to do their own growth. Okay? Because we have a tendency to shift our focus to that person again and make them our priority, and then that's when they go back into the old energy. Remember to rely on your intuition. Trust your intuition. There's nothing that you need to be running around to fix here. Keep doing what you are doing. Keep taking care of yourself. Healing is here, and everything that your heart desires is coming towards you. Remember, you are manifesting with your beliefs and with what you give focus to. So if you doubt or look at something negatively, you are going to contribute to blockage in that area. Allow yourself to keep focusing on what it is you've done. There's nothing you don't need to change your focus. You don't need to change direction. What comes towards you with ease. It flows into your experience because it is yours. There's nothing you need to maintain or micromanage. Allow this person, as they come in towards you, to keep doing them, and you keep doing you, and together you can make space for one another and you can dance together. But it's two adults. Don't allow for codependent energy to come into your space, because your person has outgrown that. And for many of you, most of you, you've outgrown that too. That's why this is happening. But there is a tendency for us to, without thinking about it, be triggered into fear-based coping mechanisms, like old ways of doing things. Spirit says some of you might doubt whether you even want to allow this in, and that is entirely up to you, okay? But whatever it is that you feel you want to do, Spirit is saying to you that it is a new time, it is a new day. And if you are feeling inspired to move in a certain direction, to move in a direction where you allow space for your person to come into your life, take the leap of faith, and you can trust that. Trust your intuition. Other people might want to give you advice. Other people might see things a certain way. You can trust your divine guidance. Also, this is really for you to know and understand that your person is taking that leap of faith towards you because they want a new beginning. They don't want a repeat of the old. This person has realized that they need to be their own hero, because you started doing that for you a while ago. And it's a time for celebration and success. Allow joy to be the dominant energy in every part of your day. Don't allow yourself to be robbed. Don't rob yourself. Don't Just allow yourself to be in the energy of joy and abundance so that you can welcome more and more of that into your space. Collaboration. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. This is an opportunity for you to collaborate with your person. Okay? That is your message, my beloved fire signs. I trust that this has brought you the insight and the guidance that you need. As I said, it is really a time for you to continue to work on mastering your inner calm, to stop feeling the need to take action, to go still, to work on the energies instead, to do the inner work instead, and to allow yourself to develop your intuition, to start practicing your gifts, speaking to spirit. Okay? It's letting go of wanting to please people. It is a time to be brave. So that goal, that thing that you've wanted to do for a long time, that action that you've wanted to take, now is the time to take it. And if you've been waiting for an opportunity to learn something new, this is the ideal time to do so. Beloved, do what is best for you. I hope that this message serves you. And if you decide to take the advice from Spirit, we can never really go wrong, can we? If you're interested in a personal reading because it resonates and you'd like to take a personal look and get some personal insights, my email is in the description box below. Take care of yourself and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.